One of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Stands in and takes the hit. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down. Everything has
on 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to buy time. It's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
and the ball goes up.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to... He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And listen, the quarterback drops back and he's going through his progressions with C zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Feeling some heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Well, after having...
I don't know what it is about a missed field goal that can send a bolt of energy through an opposing offense. Now they've got it at about their own 37. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Going up top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th. Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He unleashes a long one. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Coming after him. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
Yeah, the QB decided to take it himself. He got a little bit of pressure.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. He uncorks one deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is.
First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, the Palmetto Bowl is must-see TV, and today is no different. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that, let's send it back to the guys.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. They're bringing heat. He'll try to do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. And the Gamecocks get enough to move the chains.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Pressure coming. Can't get him to the ground. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own.
This is why everybody grows.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quick.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they've time to take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
To the ground with the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
third down play from the gun. Unleashes one deep. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it, forced the punt, now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
dang right, because
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
what a
Line gets set, first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking to take a shot. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage. Took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On second down, looking to throw. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressure, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Pocket starts to collapse. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the score...
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On second down, wants to throw. He's going for it all. He's got it down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Nice strike, big play in the passing games. I'll tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how long we do it again. Keep attacking.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. They keep attacking through the air. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he was looking for the pick 6. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. To the air on first down. He looks that one in nicely.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then...
Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass.
The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. And his fifth interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Heat up them pass.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Hit as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He chucks one out to the right. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got him, and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Going up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket, even when things are collapsing.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
This one's complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty.
They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse